Soldier Field in Chicago. It's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the Chicago Bears taking on Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. It's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the game. A red zone situation for...
You may be thinking to yourself, why is there a comp under E8? Well, I put all the games from franchise mode into competitive mode so I could practice.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4 on the ball carrier.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Foles. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jimmy Graham, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this 3rd down play? Now Foles. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. Russell Wilson and company in the red zone as we'll jump in to see what the Seahawks can do here. On 2nd down, it's Carson, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, It's Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And Myers able to knock it through, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. To throw on 2nd and 6. Foles. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
To Jimmy Graham.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Here's Foles. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Foles. His pass caught at the 4. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll begin in the Motor City, in NFC North battle. Detroit hosting Minnesota. And it's the Lions who hold on to the lead in that one. The Lions locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Mecole Hardman, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. Cam Newton has thrown a touchdown pass. In the game you're watching, it's the former Super Bowl MVP, Nick Foles, with a strong first half. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Set to resume, here we go.
What in the world are you doing?
Lead and ready to receive the kick. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And that has to be so frustrating because you know that they had something set up there for this first drive of the second half. It wasn't the fumble.
Sometimes no matter what you go over at halftime, no matter what you say, errors will result, and that's exactly what happened here. They were trying to change things from what happened in the first half. Instead, they continue to make mistakes.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make this.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Tariq Cohen. This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So close, yet so far.
First down, Carson, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, it'll be second down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They run again with Carson. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Taken down.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say
I wanted to quit after this.
Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5, and he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. This defense trailing in the 4th quarter and really needing this 4th down stop.
23-yard attempt.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They pass. Russell Wilson and company in the red zone as we'll jump in to see what the Seahawks can do here. On 1st down, it's Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right.
This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got Miller. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. Mark that down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 1st down, a run with Cohen. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
Again, it's Cohen. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means...
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And they have been struggling. Can they get the score they need to get back in this football game? On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. This is Carson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for the Bears, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for Seattle, it'll be their first loss of the season. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.